What is up, guys? It's Nick P here, and today we are trading live. Today is May 25th, 2021. It's Tuesday, May 25th, 2021. And yeah, counts at 3:41, which is nice. Not too shabby. Alright, if you haven't had a chance to look at that screen yet, please do so now. Alright, let's get right into this day. So, we are, looks like pretty much a rangy day. If you take a look at the market, what it looks like here, let's see what it looks like on a minute chart. Yeah, pretty much a rangy day. Yeah, finding some support there, it looks like. But nonetheless, let's get right into this day. Alright, so we kind of came down to this low over here if you take a look at it. Well, you probably can't see because my head's covering it, but essentially it's this low right here. I bounced there, but right now we're in this like new day, so it could just be a downtrend actually. Just could keep trending down here. If we just take into consideration of today, it'll just be like this. So we're kind of in this like no man's land zone. So I'm just gonna go ahead and call this overall downtrend, unless this was actual level support here, which I think it was, because we have a ton of actually maybe not. There's not too many trade buys and sells. Maybe more like right here. What if we do this? Yeah, we could kind of see it being it. There's a ton of sells there though. Maybe if we go like this. Oh yeah, it looks much better like that. You see all the buys and sells going into right here. So it's possible that that's actual level support. So we could probably continue this. Is it actual level support? For me, yeah, it looks like it is. So we could probably go for a sell here. Alright, we're 1 minute early, but I think it's okay. Alrighty. So it looks like that was not level of support. Or maybe it was, and sheesh. Right out the gate. Big ol' L. Man. Alright, well, let's see what we did wrong. What don't we do wrong? I stepped up pretty hard there. So it looks like this was levels apart, maybe? I guess it's kind of everywhere. You have a low here and then a low there, and then a low here. So if I think it's the fact that it's so inconsistent that you just have way too unobvious lows. Like here, maybe you have a much better reading of the highs, but here there's not much reading of a low. There's no clear low here. You have this low, maybe this one, but then you push significantly lower than that. So probably, yeah, that's got to be the reason why we got stepped up. Alright, we had a trade here, but I didn't like the setup just because it's like a double bottom. First entry, second entry here. Looks like it's hitting this level of resistance. Now this is an actual level of resistance. You can see it being valid throughout there. It's not being too validated by the zones here, so it could be a potential, maybe actually not. And the reason being is that there's a ton of volume, but just a ton of buys, really. You want it to be buys and sells there, I believe. So overall trend could be down and go for a non-obvious buy. But let's see if this actually says that you need more sells there, then there's a good chance that this is not an actual valid high here. Was just like coincidence, or you know, I don't know. But yeah, non-obvious buy. Buy would be like right here-ish. Alright, we got a second entry here, but we're kind of matching up with this, so I think we're gonna have to switch to this guy. Ooh, doesn't look like we have the minute chart, the tick chart, they're literally the exact same thing right now. These two bars especially. That's an interesting one. Already triggered it's not really, but there's a lot more swings there. Yeah, let's go ahead and switch here. Yeah, so it looked like it was pretty significant high here. Overall trend will be down, you go for the buy. It's weird because it wasn't really too confirmed by this, but then again, it's hard to decide that, especially with the congestion here, because you have a lot of trades in here that'll take up a lot of the zone, if that makes sense. I'm not sure. I mean, it does have significant volume, especially at this point. Yeah, you can see that. But there's a lot. Maybe it doesn't need to be as equal as we thought it needed to be. I guess, I don't know. Alright, we just have one leg, but there's also one leg here in a correction and another leg. So I think I want to continue this. Yeah. Could be a possible stop out here, brothers. Here we go. Maybe it wasn't. Because if you think about it, we never use this as an actual level of resistance here. Is this the last trade of the day? Probably. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I just marked the L now. Because it's rare we're like, oh, it actually worked out when we usually see it. So yeah, here we didn't use it as a level of resistance. So that means there was no second entry there, really, to be honest. So overall trend is just going to be up here. This was like whoop-de-doo highs essentially, especially since the zones didn't really confirm it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Yeah, and obviously if you don't see more, then we definitely lost. All right, peace out.